Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gonna do a little throwback video today. Wet and soggy, and instead of just saying, hey, I'm not doing anything. So this is a throwback to 2018. Had the original, what I call the tent greenhouse, a green tent from Amazon. And I'd gone on vacation. One of the girls at work came and checked on my critters, and at that time, before I had the giant IBC tote to feed the greenhouse, had just these 27-gallon totes from Costco. It was really hot that summer, a lot of stuff growing in the greenhouse. I call it the jungle. And it starts at about I guess we'll call it week 10 of doing whatever videos. That's how I was numbering them back then. And you can see where I added the additional tote and preparing to go on vacation. You can see the status of the greenhouse at that time, and then they're all mushed together, so it's gonna be like then week 12, just as I was getting ready to leave, and then between 12 and 15 by the time I got back from vacation, got home, cleaned out, trimmed the greenhouse just to be able to get into it. So it's pretty crazy, and gonna try to up the volume. That was, just on whatever version of the iPhone, no mic, and just learning, playing with the greenhouse and playing with the camera pretty much at that point. Not that I'm amazing at either now, but obviously a lot better, at least I think so. Side note, did some freeze-dried bananas. Way better texture than the ones I've had commercially, so that was more surprising. And then really the biggest thing is, as you'll see, is the greenhouse used to be just about a foot from here and went about 16 feet back. So things are very different now. So anyways, I'm gonna smush all these videos together, up the volume, and that will be it for this week. Just a throwback to almost 6 years ago. Thanks for watching. Okay, week 10 quick update. So added another tote, trying to get ready for vacation in a couple of weeks, so it has a little float in there, and it's trickles, but obviously once it gets full, I've been waiting for like a couple of hours for it to trickle because it was fairly empty. But anyway, just testing it out. The heat has been playing hell in here. I've actually got to do some trimming. You can see all the brown. I got to trim some more. It's been really, really hot here, and I've ramped up the watering, ramped up the misters. I've got all of the flaps open, including the front, and trying to rescue these damn plants. So they're taking a pretty good hit. Need to do some more trimming probably tomorrow. It's real hot, so I got to plan it out. You can see some of the trimming there. Zucchini, weird plant, was leaning all the way over to the right. As you can see, I tried to string it up. I don't know. I think it's probably going to end up dying out, but we'll see. Trying to rescue it, trying to get to go up. Cucumber lost about 2 feet because it was damn near close to the top. But as I was trimming and poking around, look at the size of that damn cucumber. Now these are supposed to be pickling cucumber, so that's one big ass pickle. So that's going to get picked this weekend. And there's some others kind of hiding around. So gypsy pepper, one had popped off the other week. This one's still attached, just letting it grow. The jalapenos budding like crazy finally. You can see the little white buds. The habanero, which is always slow, it's doing its thing. See some buds. Thai chili, all the little flowers are starting to come out. It's a really bushy plant. Mega jalapeno, it's slowed down a little bit. I need to get some more water in these, and I probably need to trim this plant back a little bit. Anaheim, see a bud in there. poblano. I mean, everything looks pretty healthy. It's not as hot today as it has been the rest of the week. It's been, I think it hit 108 one of the days this week. So all the pepper plants, they're liking the heat. The zucchini and tomato plants are hating life. Other than that, that's it. Week 10, lots of dead crap, but I mean, the base of everything is really healthy. So I think a good trim, basically cut everything in half and we'll say half start over. Like I said, everything else is really healthy. And see where that takes me. So that's week 10. Like I said, really was what's dead and working on the extra reservoir for vacation. Okay, week 11. This one's catching up a little bit. I didn't get this one trimmed all the way, but everything's starting to get healthy again. You can see some flowers blooming and a lot of new growth. Pepper plants, these are the green peppers. They're going like crazy now. Big Bertha, Anaheim, sorry, poblano, Anaheim. Anaheim's leaning. I need to get that strung up. Grape tomato, a lot of burnt stuff, but new buds coming. Trying to squeeze by all the plants here. The extra tote in the middle is making life a little difficult, but prepping for vacation. So Parker hybrid, a lot of burnt stuff, still need to get trimmed out. Slowly coming, you can see some new growth. Roma, a lot of plant, not much else going on, but you can see lost about, I don't know, 2 feet of cucumber plant, but then it's taken over. It's inside this tomato plant all over the place, all over the back. It's growing in the back corner where I can't get at. Zucchini is leaning like a madman and nothing's growing but leaves, so not sure what's going on there. Ate one cucumber last week, about 6 inches. That one's about 3. So cucumbers are starting to pop up. The gypsy pepper, there's one hiding back in there. That's, I don't know, baseball size. Everything's starting to get crowded with all the growth going on in here. The jalapeno, still flowers going on. Habanero, a little yellowing down in there, but it's growing. A lot of buds. Thai chili, you can see the dozens and dozens and dozens of buds. But what's really cool, if we go back in here, there's tons of little chilies all over the place. They were just popping up. They were hiding for a while. So other than that, that's week 11, right? Week 12, sort of. So added a second tote. So we have a total of 3 for the reservoir now. So trying to get ready for vacation. So just set that up. Put a T in here, and that should drain in there and get me most of the way. You see the pump's currently running, so that's the exhaust or the sewage, however you know, not really sewage, just, you know, it's how it exits, it goes through. As we discussed before, you can see the pipe. And if any of the excess exits the buckets and comes back into the main reservoir. There's a pump there. Anyways, so everything had taken a heavy beating the last couple weeks with the heat. I basically opened up all the vents and the door. So this one's recovering finally, lots of growth. This one I still have to trim some more, but it's growing, and I get everything shimmied up the strings there. so that's looking pretty good. The peppers on this side, these 2 green peppers, getting pretty fat and bushy. The Big Bertha is doing pretty well. I mean, it's just green, green, green everywhere here. So the Poblano and the Anaheim. That's the Mega Jalapeno. Pan back over. This is that Parker hybrid. I still have to do some more trimming, but you know, lots of new growth, so I didn't get all the burned, dead stuff off yet. The Roma, same issue. The cucumber, again, lost. Oh shit, right near 3 feet now. But there's a lot of stuff. It's just a vine. It's growing everywhere. So there's a pretty good sized cucumber growing right there. That's probably about the 4 or 5 inch mark. Broke the leaf. Zucchini, although healthy, it's leaning. And it's just growing leaves. One of the ladies at work, hers aren't growing. She's outside though, but it's just because of the heat. The this gypsy pepper looks like it's leaning forward. I have to get that strung up. There is one giant gypsy pepper height back in there. Damn, that's pretty good size. The jalapeno. There's actually baby jalapenos. There's one. There's a couple of them hiding back there. So got jalapenos growing. This is the habanero. Everything's really bushy. I actually overfed them. I left a pump on 24/7 for like 3 days. Couldn't figure out why it sucked up 25 gallons of feed in the day. But so habanero, really bushy. This is that Thai chili. You're talking almost 3 feet wide. I've got it kind of pinned up, but in the previous video, if you watched last week, trying to get back in here, you can see all the blooms, but there's actually, it's so hard, it's so dark in here tonight. You can see tons of little red dots everywhere. So Thai chilies are coming. And that's it. Figured I'd do a real quick video while it was, you know, somewhat cool before it gets to be $1.05 outside tomorrow. So that's it for this week. 15, I remember back from vacation yesterday. Jennifer from work has been taking care of the totes and the cats. But you can see that it has grown tremendously in the last couple of weeks. Lots and lots and lots of growth. I can't even walk in here actually, so I'm trying to get in and trim, but thought I'd shoot a couple shots before it got too damn hot. Weather dropped down about 20-ish degrees in the last week and a half, so the plants have really liked not being in 100-degree weather. A bunch of peppers are growing. Peppers, green peppers, green peppers. This one is supposed to be the mega pepper. I haven't even had a chance to get in here and look. But welcome to the jungle. I'll do something after I get some trimming in the next day or two. Spent, I don't know, a good part of an hour. You can kind of get in and make your way through, at least for the moment. Probably need to spend another couple hours trimming and tying stuff up, but it is what it is. Midweek update, Wednesday after getting back from vacation. So obviously cleared some stuff out, some stuff's falling. Need to do a better job of stringing things up, but we've got a boatload of green peppers going on now, just for reference. I mean, it's a little bigger than my thumb, right? So, but there's all kinds of stuff growing in back there. Haven't even looked on the second plant, but lots of buds and everything else going on. So anyways, that one's pretty healthy. Poblano, just kind of looking. Oh, there's some hanging out in there. Actually, no, this is number 2. This is supposed to be the mega green pepper, so they're supposed to grow a little longer and get underneath everything, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, just kind of exploring. This one's the poblano. Yeah, there's some starting in there. Where'd it go? There we go. And then the Anaheim, actually that's still poblano, that's kind of leaning over from the other side. So the Anaheims are the light green pointy ones. So there's some down there. Got a bunch of leaves in the way, you can't see all of them. I'll get them from the other side. There's one. This is the Queen Heirloom. A lot of flowers. I haven't seen any tomatoes yet, but they could be hiding. Grape tomato is starting to do its thing. Here's a couple over there. They're starting to pop up, and there's some hiding back in the jungle. The next one is the Parker hybrid. There's some growing there. So just trying to do some trimming. So, oh, look, here's a grape tomato just kind of straggling out there. Then the Romas are starting. And then we noticed, I don't know if I can get back in there, there's a couple hiding out back in there. Apparently they were hiding. You can see the rotten one. Cucumbers are everywhere. Trying to trim it. There's some baby ones growing. Gotta figure that's 7 foot tall, 6.5. I picked a bunch of green pepper cucumbers, but they're just growing everywhere. There's even one hanging out over here. There's a couple of zucchini. There's also a couple rotting back there. I need to trim those. A lot of flowers and stuff. This gypsy pepper, even though I picked one the other day, I see blooms, but I didn't dig back to see if there's any peppers hanging out back there. The jalapenos all over the place. I need to get some more lines up and get it strung up, but jalapenos are growing. More jalapenos. And then next there's the habanero. It's not doing so hot. I see lots of buds. I don't see any fruit growing. So, I don't know. I need to probably get in, do some trimming. Maybe it'll come back. The Thai chili, crazy. See if I can zoom in. Lots of little chilies popping up all over the place. There's some little teeny red dots back here. I think they're just runts. Then this is the mega jalapeno. So these are supposed to be those big fat ones. They're like normal size right now, but they're supposed to be like those big ones that they put the cream cheese in. So lots of jalapenos. And like I said, this is the Anaheim, so that'll go, I don't know, another 2, 3, 4 inches. And there's some hanging out down here. So anyways, that's the midweek update. Oh, there's a monster one back there. That's it. Just want to say if there's actually edible stuff hanging out here.